show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, good evening to everybody. We're about ready to get the show on the road. As you can see, we've got to throw up the disclaimer here very, very quickly. So just to make sure that you guys, everybody understands and is aware that the information that Katrina provides as a spiritual medium, it's for entertainment purposes only. You have to be at least 18 to or have a parent or guardian with you able to participate. And blah, 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 all the legal jargon, blah, blah, mumbo jumbo, all that kind of stuff. And you can read it. Obviously, everything is being done at your own risk. So I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody else back up here very quickly. I do see that Rody made it.
She does not look happy.
She doesn't look happy. She's had a rough time trying to get in. Hold on. Here, Rody. Hey, Rody.
I'm on my phone. I can't. Yeah.
It's okay. We love you. It's perfect.
Fabulous.
I'm going to just be in the background. Okay, y'all?
Okay.
No worries.
I don't like,
Rody.
yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll bring you up when I want to have a reaction. Be like, here she is. I'll get her laughing. We're not
She said that she had tried to get a code, and whatever it is wouldn't send her a code. So I don't know.
I know exactly what she's saying. I do, but I poor girl.
Yeah.
4 times. But did you go through the Forever Friends email?
She
Poor
did.
Girl.
She did.
That's what it's connected to, though.
Yeah. So, but it's spirit. It's all good.
I'm gone.
People see this. She's gone. I'm sorry. I love you.
Both she and
Rody,
Karyn just
love you. Everybody, give her a round of applause. Tell her that
absolutely.
We
love Rody. She takes good care of us.
I love that girl so much, and I would just give her a big old hug if I was there. I know that she's frustrated, but she made it. And that was the whole thing. We had her here. Thank you so much, everybody, joining us at our number 70th. And as you can see, I'm not all dolled up or nothing. I had an event last night, which, by the way, was so awesome. The people, Forever Friends, by you know, any of my events, they are Forever Friends. But mostly it's because it was my first public event after almost going on 3 years since my ordeal occurred and I had to leave my homes, and it just felt perfect. And Rody was there, and my Leroy, you guys all know Leroy. Look at, she feels better now.
Well, I don't actually. What I did is I copy and pasted and emailed it to myself. So, but I can't put myself on or anything. Katrina, please listen. I tried twice from the computer, twice from the phone. I want you just to see the right email pulled up, and not once did a code come through. And I don't know why on the phone and the computer I had to log in again. I don't know.
I will see you too.
I can't do comments or anything. I'm just like a guest. I just saw that. I can't.
Well, be my guest, Ro.
Okay.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Sorry, that's as good
Can't
as I
make
get, guys.
comments or anything. What's going on here?
So it felt good last night to get there, and we had a skeptic. I love that. Rody did record it, so we had some dead on and wonderful things. Excuse me, I got a dry throat. So meanwhile, I didn't put no makeup on, no hair, but I did shower, and we were over there. It was hot, and we got some great things. And our ladies from Sex and Horror Show was there, Chantel and Dicey, and we had some new friends there too. So it was wonderful, and we're going to have more of this. And I was just talking to Kandi before we realized, we looked up and it was 2 minutes before the show started, and because I want her to come down. The Black Swan Inn is having an event, a paranormal event. I would love for you guys to come out. I'm doing readings. Come on out in person. My understanding, our girl, oh my goodness, you know, the one that comes on all the time, our number one
Sandy.
Sandy.
Yeah.
Her and her husband are going to come out to San Antonio. I'm hoping Kandi is able to, and I am targeting this place because I haven't been there, but it would be a wonderful gathering on to do gallery sessions. And so I'm just working on it, guys. And as everyone will know, is that we are going to the minimum $10 donation for readings. We do have a Cash App. We do have a PayPal. I thank you for your understanding. And I know I don't have to explain. We all have bills. We all have commitments, and it's just a little piece to help us continue what we do. So that's all it is. We are going official with this. I believe it's
September 11th.
That is exactly the 3 years. It was September 11th at 8 a.m. I remember distinctly. I saw a woman getting her ass beat in the middle of the road, and I had to help her. I just had to. And lo and behold, we don't need to go any deeper, but I did. I had to. So 3 years from that date, we won't have a show next week. It's our break time. My girls got to be with their families. I want to give a whole lot of love and energy and healing vibes. All of you, all my forever friends, send it out to our girl, our tribe member. Her family is down right now, and that is Tiffany. And you know, with 5 babies and being a mommy, it's going to be hard for her to bounce back. So please send it. And she's super mom. All of us are. Yeah, I'm saying every single mama is a super mama. You put in that time in there. That's why even I got a super mama cat. Her name is Kate. She brought all her babies to us. She was a wonderful mother. I gave her props. Boom, boom. If you are taking care of yours, you deserve that. So there you go. Send out that healing vibes. And it's working because look at Kandi over there. She's getting healthier and healthier, and so is her girl. I asked how her wife was doing. Things are doing well. The animals are doing good. Valerie is back in town. Me and Rody are going to be picking her up. We're going to do a lunch. We miss her so much. But she's got some things have coming back, and everything is good over there. We haven't heard anything about anybody being ill, so we're going to keep that going. And I believe that Karyn is healing. You know, she had lost her friend, and that is always hard. And it just hit a lot of our team members besides our forever friends. These last 3 years has been a boom, boom, and sock it to you years to the planet. And I just want to say that we want to send out lots of healing energy. So I want to address, and I know that you guys will have these questions up for us because we will do some questions, but I see an April. I haven't heard that name. Hello, honey. Thank you so much for joining our show. Can people tell us where you're from? Chandra, girl. Hello. I love that girl. That's Rody's Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy.
Candace
Is here. Yeah.
Candace Elizabeth. Hello. Colette. Hello, Colette. Lynn. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Truly Amazing's here again too. Yay.
My comments, everything just disappeared. The only thing that I see are you guys.
Well, that's okay because we have Miss Carolyn in backstage, and I think we should probably bring her up.
I know Carolyn LaJune. I probably said that wrong, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
How are you doing, sweetheart? You know what? You are beaming. I don't have to be in the spiritual world to see it. Can you girls see what's beaming from this girl? She is feeling good about things are going well. You're in love. You feel comfortable. You feel protected. You know, it's been a long time since you felt that, Carolyn.
Very long time. Very long time.
So far, I know you. You're my forever friend. What is your what can I help you with, sweetie?
Okay, I always see, like the sequence of numbers and everything, but like here lately, I mean, it's just absurd. Like it's like every time I turn around, like all day, every
I'm not surprised. I use the same system and it doesn't matter. There is where you can go and Google and find angel numbers. There are things that they give you guidelines. But once again, just like I feel that has to do with everyone that has a soul that's been born before, now, and in the future, we have it embedded in our DNA of being able to connect with spiritual, however it may be. And your special number means something to you. It may not mean the same thing to me. So if you're feeling like, and for example, I know that you're wondering, I hope that this is real. I hope that this doesn't stop. Is this for real? And so these are things of constantly. No wonder you are seeing your numbers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're messages from your daddy to let you know everything is okay.
Okay.
He likes him.
I knew that he would. I mean, I knew that he would. For sure.
I just want to let you know he's just stepping up. He likes him. And I even feel like the type of gentleman that you are speaking to, if your father was here, he would have gave him that old time is it okay that I date Carolyn? I just see these values in there. So I'm excited for your future. And I just see it's very interesting because I know that you travel, babe. I know you do this, but I see a really big palm tree. And, I know that's vague because that's all the go south and there you are. But I'm going to go more like Cuba or yeah, I'm going to stick or Hawaii. I feel like it's in the middle of the water. So it's either like, I want to go, it could be Hawaii, but I don't know why. I just kind of feel like a trip to Cuba.
Okay. We're talking about lots of trips and stuff.
That's weird. I don't know why I see, and I don't think that that's a play. By any chance, is anyone into exotic drinks or smokes?
Well, he loves cigars. He loves Cuban cigars for sure.
I love what I get to do. I just saw
we smoke them together. So
oh, girl, I love one because I can't think of any other reason. My understanding, but I don't know politics very well. But I think that I think that we're still visiting. I'm not sure. That's kind of embarrassing, but that's not what I do. I don't get to travel, but that's the first vision. I saw this, and then I saw a really big, the very, very large, what do you call those with coconut trees?
He wants to go to Costa Rica.
Is that down going toward? Is that in the same vicinity?
It's going not Cuba, going the other way, the other
Okay,
coast.
well,
But it's still tropical for sure.
It might be the tropical, and you guys obtaining your Cuban cigars. Because Cuba's in there, and that's pretty interesting that came through. I just saw that those unique drinks and those unique flavors coming together, and I just see if you choose, I see a nice union. I don't feel like it needs to be a wedding. I feel like it's just a union of sort of, and that's all that it feels like you guys have talked about it being. And there's a very nice blend and approved by Daddy.
That's a plus.
Yes, it is.
I'm ready. I'm ready for to be out of the apartments and get a home.
Now, there is an interesting vision that I have, and I think it is a double whammy. It feels as if you start out with a mobile trailer of some kind, build your on the land, and then use that trailer for traveling. So it's like this double whammy. And I really feel like your guys are starting from pouring your foundation.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't see it as being look at that. You brought me some wine. I got some wine.
Where's mine?
I was like, I wound up, like I said,
I'm drinking water.
Oh, you would like to look how big my glass is. I want to make sure that everyone could tell it's large.
Enjoy.
So that is very interesting because my visions that I see but it feel like it's on mature land because Carolyn, we got something in common. You too like the beauty of trees.
Yes. Yes.
Me too. So. They're gorgeous. I love
very much so.
Just driving around, and I can't name one tree breed. I like weeping willow and some oak, but the rest of them I don't know what they are. Just like people, I don't know your name, but I love the beauty of every piece of wood that's out there, and I'm being shown that you do too. And there's mature trees on your land.
Okay. Very interesting.
Please invite me.
Okay, definitely. We'll have some wine.
And some s'mores and just sit back and relax because I don't see you being in a city or a cul-de-sac. I need that to be clear that when I saw mature trees, the bastards never keep them. They always pull them down and then they give you a new yearling in the front. So that tells me that you guys are going to get a piece of property that's aside from that type of neighborhood. That's another for me.
Very interesting. Okay.
I'm very confident on that.
Okay.
Because your dad, your father would not, he doesn't pull he's a funny guy. He's very entertaining, but he don't mess around when it comes to money.
All right. Well, that's good. That's all good things.
Can you confirm that that's your dad?
Oh, definitely.
Thank you very much. That's all I need is for the rest of the people can see that.
You're always spot on with daddy stuff.
I love you, honey. Thank you so much. And
all right.
Keep an eye out because I'm going to try to do some things that are in the vicinity of Baytown and Houston area. And I'd love to have you.
Definitely will. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Woohoo, forever friend.
Ooh, great. Fantastic. We've got a couple of questions in the chat, Katrina. Let me scroll up here really quick. Let me start with Michelle Kahn. She just wants to know what kind of readings you do. Just a general question, and a thanks from her for everything that you're doing.
What kind of readings do you do? Please do playing cards. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this, Sunny Live. Okay, Michelle, I do tarots. My tarot deck I have had and was given to me as a gift in 1984. I still have them. I keep them very sacred. I use them mostly for myself because I am very wishy-washy when I need my guidance for myself or my sons. I can also do readings that have to do with your animals. I do aura readings. I can also do past life regression readings. And of course, talking to good old loved ones that have departed is my specialty. I hope that answers that questions.
Selena says, "Hi, Katrina, love you. Is there any special messages from my loved ones?"
Selena, first of all, girl, if that's your picture, you are so beautiful. I don't know if everybody uses their actual portrait, so I just want to let you know. If not, you're still beautiful. I have a female that's stepping up, and I feel like you have stepped into your big girl panties, Selena, because I feel as if you're not allowing persons to take advantage or persuade you into doing things that you don't feel all confident about. So it's cleaning out the closet, and taking care and not worrying so much per se of what another may feel in a decision that you do. I feel like that's a grown up when that is your own decisions. That is your message. Keep it up. You're doing a great job.
We have April O'Grady in the back here. She I believe she's in from Canada. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
I can see you. I can't hear you. I can't hear her.
Okay, April, I'm gonna kick you. I need you to come back in, okay?
But April, it froze with you looking good, girl. At least I can tell you that. You're looking good, babe. I've had my mouth wide open. If I had tonsils, you would have seen them. What I'm gonna do is, yes, if you get locked out or and this is troubled, you'll just get out and go in with the same link that you came in on.
Come back in. I also have I may say this wrong. Layla. Did I say it right? Lala?
I knew for some reason. Lala, are you over there in Savannah?
I'm in Galveston.
Oh, in Galveston.
In Houston.
I'm sorry for that, because there was another woman that had her name like that, and she was the cook at a bed and breakfast, and I was thinking that might have been you. But have we met?
We have met 4 times. Yes.
Oh my
yes.
goodness, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Wait a minute, did you move?
In Pearland.
Yes. All right, now I remember. Okay.
Hey, hon.
My family bombards me when I go. It's not fair.
I know they do. I know they do.
It's not fair. What can I do? You must be doing good. You moved your butt over to Galveston.
Yes, I moved where I could do some healing for others. Yes. So I'm working on that. I'm just reaching out. If you have any messages for me, I would appreciate it. But yeah, we go way back. I don't know if you remember how I met you, but it was like you were there for someone else's reading and I walked up and someone came through. So yes. And it was my grandmother and she was really aggressive.
Oh my goodness. Well, I just got done saying that her family bombarded me. I don't remember, but for a minute, I think that I was there. I think I do, because she's a mama now, right?
Right.
and without putting anybody's family business, it was a little boy in the pool, right?
Exactly. Yes, that's
All right.
exactly right. That's exactly right.
Oh my goodness, because that reading just really was, and he's reborn now. You know that, right?
That is so beautiful. That
Yeah,
is
I
beautiful.
remember you were across the street. We were in the garage.
Yes, yes, yes. And you said, I have a message for you. And I said, okay, well, I don't want to disturb y'all.
So,
You said,
so
no, she's coming through strong. I got to tell you.
I
Yes,
do. So you continued with your Reiki and your
yes.
chakra
Work.
teachings.
Yes,
And
I did.
and so are you doing the retreats that were informed on you? Nope, you haven't.
No, I have not yet. I have
I was
tried. I've
just
set it up, but
told.
yes. Mhm.
This is what you need to do. You need to go forward, and all of those. And for one thing, is starting those retreats that you were talking about. They could be mini ones. You're going to get ties, and that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching out to the people in the area that these are stuff that they do. I'm not picking and choosing. Wherever spirit leads me, I think is important, and we interpret the best way that we can in a light form. I see you continuing with that path, and it is it's like I see massaging or the tables of massage therapy.
Yes, yes, I do Reiki touch. So, yes, I do incorporate massage into that. Yes.
Continue. This is a good direction that I see. There's another thing that I'm finding is I see something special of the place that you're in. So you've already started communicating with who have already inhabited the building.
Yes, I have. I have, and they are active in that the place that I moved to is really old.
I just know I want to let you know that the female that you have been communicating with is a very old spirit in the lines of needing respect done properly, just like
Mhm.
you do with your ancestors and Lala. That's what you do. You have your altar. That's the same way that you're going to treat her, but in that of well, what color do you want? If you incorporate all things out loud and give her that she is a part of the decisions,
Mhm.
you're gonna have less messes in the kitchen.
Okay. Interesting. I love it. I thought that, yeah, that's right along the lines. I thought that she wanted to communicate, and I was like, if you're good, I'll communicate, but if you're bad, go away. So that's interesting. I love it.
She's just a stern kind of lady, so that can
Mhm.
be construed as not being a nice person or mean. It isn't. It's just that please, thank you, ma'am. Elbows off the I think old type of woman that is there. So I'm gonna say, I bet you any bit. I bet
Mhm.
you that she's from the 1900s when the water was swept up because of the stature of her.
Oh my God. So you know that flood or the hurricane that they had in what 1901 or 23, one of
Is
those?
your home in that area?
Yes, I am right on the seawall. And the
You
Walmart
didn't
that's
share
there. Oh my
where,
God, this
but
is so
there you.
crazy.
I just want to let you know. So I'm going to have to come and visit one day. I'll let you know when I'm
Please.
in town. I'll be. Send me a text, okay?
Okay.
Send you lots of love. All things look great for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're
All right. You
welcome,
too. Peace and
Baba.
love to you. Bye bye.
Bye. I love hearing about my forever friends.
I do too. That's wonderful. Okay, we've got April back. I'm going to try to bring her up while we still have her. April, are you there?
Hello, April.
We can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I at least you're not frozen.
Can you turn your volume on?
Did you give them permission when you came in on this StreamYard link?
Let me see if I can get her mic up.
I heard a bling.
I can't bring her mic on. Can you try to come back in one more time, April? Because we can't hear you. Make sure you accept the sound and the video. Okay?
It tastes so good. I'm so sorry. I wish that we had a better if I'm pretty sure it's her connection.
I think it is. I mean, and I know I'm sure she said, yeah, she's in Newfoundland, Canada. So she's a ways up.
Yeah. However, we've had Ireland here and we've also had India.
Yep. Okay. Candace says her family's been saying horrible things about her uncle that passed away last month. Can he tell me if any of it is true?
Candace, the man in front of me, before I make any answers, because especially when the whole family, and I'm not going to try to make you feel better in any direction, but I need to first know that the person in front of me is I'm talking to him, and you look young, at least by that little picture that I see there. Before you answer, the uncle that you are talking, the man that steps up in front of me, I'm not saying he looks like a perfect example of like Mr. Belvedere, but he looks like a smaller version of Mr. Belvedere to me. So I need you to, first of all, make sure that you confirm the person's that is asking me, that is coming to answer that question. Do you recognize that? So please go, and I wish I could do it here, but I can't. But Mr. Belvedere, he was a butler and he had a beard, and yours is similar to that, not as large guy, but that's the first thing that I'm getting. And I hope that you can answer first, because otherwise then my answer isn't right.
She says, yes, that is her uncle.
Okay, I just want to let you know that he's stating, yes, there take some and you lose some kind of thing. So I want to let you know he's confirming that there is, the rest of it is being added and blown up, but I have to share with you, which is why I had to make sure that it was him. Your family has the basis of truth, and they ran with some of it. So now you decide if how you want to take that, honey. That's how he takes it. Okay.
Okay. Amy Foster says, Katrina, I know my dad is with us all the time. Can you tell me what he feels about my 5-year-old niece's recent diagnosis and my mom's procedure tomorrow?
Okay, those are a lot of questions that you're asking, 2 of them. And I'm going to start with your 5-year-old niece's diagnosis. I don't feel like it's permanent. I don't have no idea what the diagnosis, but talking and getting this guy, and of course you got his photo right there, and that's exactly what he looks like. And red is his favorite color. He's definitely still wearing red, and he had several of them, shirts that had buttoned down, not buttoned down. It was one of his favorite colors. I hope that you can confirm that. But what I do see is it not being in a permanent state. So that I hope helps. With the diagnosis of your, I mean, with your mom's procedure tomorrow, I find that healing process takes on internally first. That's why there's emotional dogs. It's about bringing up the spirit of that person. And when I say spirit, I'm talking about you as a human being, where you're not sad, you're not in the dumps, you're not in that half empty state. And I kind of feel like that might be what your mom is going to be in. And so that procedure is going to cause maybe some depression. Just to keep an eye on that and just keep pumping her up. That's what I feel. Just keep an eye on that. And that's going to slow down on the healing process, unless she has a more positive outlook.
All right. Lydia says, can I get a reading or message from one of my loved ones?
Lydia, your family's funny, because I feel like I had like 5 of them. 3 of them seem like they're more on the younger and like slapstick, Three Stooges type of funny. So I'm feeling like these are probably a mixture of uncles and stuff like that. But it was like, yeah, and then they step back. So Lydia, the first thing that I'm getting when these fellas come in is it's about remembering how to celebrate. Make sure that you are, I know it's hard to explain, but it's true. We have no idea if tomorrow is actually going to be here. And it hits you in the face when it really hits in your own territory. Your friend and our girl, she lost a best friend, and we've been being there by her side and trying to make sure she knows, because it hurts, and Karyn knows that. But it's something that hits you. You need to know that I feel like you're taking things a little bit too hard. I think that you might be a little bit tight. Stop it. Tightwad. So you got to let your panties down in a way of don't let them get all in a bunch. You might be being a little short with persons, and to just relax. You are getting a message from above that you put in a hard work, and you're allowed to let loose and not feel guilty about it. That is what your message is.
Whew. Sweet Tea says she misses her brother and would like to know if he knows she misses him.
Yes, and always 100% yes. And it doesn't just matter. And I'm supposed to let you know that your brother is with a cousin. And I feel like this cousin was in a tragic accident. So I'm supposed to let you know that they're together. I hope that you understand that. And your answer is yes.
Does Kathy White wants to know if her Graham still shoots with her?
She's blowing the edges of her weapon, and she's like, there's no competition. You need all of it. So I want to let you know she's with you, but she's being funny on the lines that you need more practice and to catch up with her.
I love it. I
too.
love it. Darlene Green says, can you tell if her husband has any messages for her?
I feel like, Darlene, that you are also in the situation of feeling like you need to stand still for a reason. And please know that there is no time frame of when and how fast you're supposed to get over something. But your message right here is I feel like you need to get away from the memories. And I feel like they're still surrounding you. And if you can confirm that that is, I want to let you know that that is releasing you from feeling like you got to stay. And if you watch the show, and if you have it, click on any one of my past videos. There is hundreds of messages of sharing that I'm here, and you don't have to be a particular place to communicate with me. And I feel like, Darlene, this is about setting you free. And it's okay that you don't have your surroundings around you, because he will never forget you. You will never forget him. And it's time for you to step forward and go ahead and move on, babe.
Lydia came back in and said that her friend and ex died unexpectedly at different times. And she said there was something else. She said, thank you.
You are so welcome. And yes, I'm so glad that you recognize that. That's correct.
Okay. Julie Thompson. She says her son committed suicide last year in DOC. They were negligent and we're in the middle of a big lawsuit. We didn't see this coming at all. I'm broken.
What is DOC?
It depends on, there's a lot of different things it could be. So
okay, let me tell you what I have, because I don't know what it is, but let me tell you what I perceive it to be. And I feel like this is I feel like this is the answer to who or what, because it's coming. I feel like it has something to do like a agreement with an arbitration. I don't think it's an arbitration, but you know, when you sign a contract with someone and you don't realize it in the fine print, it's stating that you give your rights up for them to decide on whether or not that it's right or correct or whatever. This is what I feel like you're up against, Julie. And unfortunately, you're going to give more awareness than I feel like monetary gain. I'm not quite, and I feel like you're okay with that. So I hope that helps. It's about giving awareness. Oh, I just saw my Leroy. It says Department of Correction. Oh, so that is somebody that decides on whether or not you're gonna get something. No wonder. Yeah, I don't think that there's gonna be awareness brought, but I don't think that you're gonna get monetary money. But most of all, is given awareness. And oh my goodness. I'm looking up there and we got 33. Three's my number, guys. There's 33 people watching this show. Yes. I love that.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Julie as well. She sent $10 in, Katrina, as a donation this evening.
Oh, thank you so much, Julie. And I hope that I helped you with your answer. I wish I was going to tell you a big old paycheck was coming your way, but I'm telling you how I see it. So keep me updated. All right.
And Leroy, there's your boy Leroy. Katrina, he says, thank you for what you continue to do. Great guy. Great guy.
He is, and he's very knowledgeable on several things. He does lots of cleansing, and he puts his time and energy out there free to people too. And I appreciate him, which, by the way, was there last night helping my clients, my forever friends, have a great time and a knowledgeable demonstration of technology that is currently being used to capture, display, and make as real as possible devices. And I just use a cell phone. And it worked last night too. It starts up. In fact, Dicey, you girls know, everybody watched her on the show. She's top heavy like myself. And the jail loves the big girl top side of their bodies. And I'm going to talk with her. and we're kind of close, and it starts taking pictures all by itself. I'm not touching whatsoever, guys. It's absolutely amazing when you see it happening. A friend of mine that's in photography and a maker of these devices, and I don't like to name drop, but you guys that's in the paranormal world know that he is a forever friend of mine, and he was amazed at what was going on. I don't have no answers, but it's working, and it happened. So it was cute that it happened right in a row, and I looked down and go, oh, it's the two biggest boobies here. It was just all right. So I was like, I would like to give a shout out. Oh, there's Vina. Hi, Vina. Lenny. I'll let you give the messages. I just wanted to give shout outs to everybody that is saying hello.
That's fine. Sandy wants to know if there's going to be a special visitor next weekend.
Sandy, the reason there's going to be a special visit is because I feel like it's a celebration that's happening. I feel like it's either the celebration of somebody's birth or achievement. It definitely feels like it's already planned. So yeah, there's no damn way you wouldn't show up.
Valerie wants to know if there's any messages for her.
I love how it's so vague.
Yeah,
so vague. Valerie, I got a message that would be stop being hard on your outer side. I feel like your insides are so sweet and people take advantage of that. And I feel like for some reason you feel like what you're projecting out there may not be your ideal as par. And I'm working on myself too. I get this. This isn't coming down on you at all. But I got to remind you that it comes from the inside out, and how value of a human and wonderful woman you are. And I just feel like this was a lifty up to remind you, and we all need that sometimes, so just accept it. It's weird how I had to tell you to accept it. So I feel like that means that you have trouble doing so.
Could be. Holly and Janelle say, where and when will I find a new house to move into? Is it far away from me?
Okay. It's very interesting because when I saw that, I'm going to give you the vision that I received. The house seems to be a smaller A-frame, and it seems to have white with it's like I see blue, like navy blue trim. Not, I would say it is a mature home, and a single family homes. I don't think it's huge or anything, but it's plenty for a family. And so when you move, those are all guesses that I give, but I at least was able to give you an idea of what to look for. And I was just given a vision of driving down a road that sort of goes into a Y. I feel like as you're driving down this road, you would stay on the curb, but another road would come in. So if you looked at the other side, it would be a Y. And as you go down, I feel like I got to go 4 or 5 houses down, and it's on the left-hand side. I hope that tells you. So that's a connection. You may even already know where this place is, or you may have already visited, and it might be for sale. That's the vision I got. So I hope that helps you.
Vina Ashley Townsend asks, is my friend Lenny around me? Any messages she may have for me?
Lenny is, first of all, her whole body is in no pain whatsoever. It's the very first thing that I got. It's takes a deep breath, and I see artwork all over the walls, and this is no surprise. I know that Vina is a fantastic and talented artist. I do know Vina. She is a forever friend of mine. I don't know Lenny, but I want to let you know that I also see her and purple. I know that my background right here is purple, but purple seems to be a color associated with Lenny. And I do want to let you know that this art is definitely being portrayed. So, honey, she's right along with you. So I feel like you're doing it on the walls. I know that you were doing that prior to COVID. So I am aware of some of your work that's been happening, but I can guarantee you that she's with you. Most definitely.
Chandra says it's funny how electronics do weird things when you're around, Katrina.
Yep. But it helps you too. It's energy. It's disruption. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Sandy says thank you for your response for the visitors. And there's the only other question I have right now, Katrina, is a Facebook user wants to know if there's a message.
I feel like that is a freaking trap, but I'm going to let you know. The first thing that comes to me, Facebook user. And it's like I feel like I'm talking to a female. I feel like I have a female energy in front of me. And this particular woman, this must be important because she's sharing me that she would wear earrings and they had just a little bit of a dangle. It's almost like it was kind of like a stud with a very, very fine gold chain, and then again something at the end just tinily dangling. I hope that makes some sense for you. So Facebook user, I feel like there is a female woman that is speaking to another female, I feel is you. And I feel like there's a pair of earrings, whether that they're yours or that they are connected to the family. I feel that it is confirmation that she has crossed over and that she's okay. And this woman also shares with me that she can take a deep breath. So that means that she had some troubles with the chest area and being able to perform a very deep breath. So Facebook user, thank you so much for that bamboozle. I hope that's what I got.
Colette Clayton says her dad has been passed for 8 years. Will her mother find love? And I know you don't foretell the future.
Your mom's got to get out, girl. That's the first thing that I'm seeing. I feel like that is it. And I know that doesn't make sense. I'm not stating going out with the family and stuff. I feel like she needs to get out with like-minded people, whether or not that it's a book reading club. I don't know why I said that. I got a feeling that maybe she book reads. I don't know, or that she reads a particular thing on the internet blogs. But it looks like she needs to get out like that, outside of, things that she likes to do, like-minded people. And when that happens, let the rest happen on its own. There you go. She's got to take action.
Braylon wants to know if there's any messages for Einstein.
I feel like when we talk about any messages for Einstein, I also see this connection with an animal. So I'm not saying that Einstein's an animal. I'm just saying that I feel like by any chance is his best friend could possibly be an animal or a stuffed animal. I'm just seeing Einstein having a companion being next to him. And the message for this particular person would be, I love you. I know it's simple, but that's what it is. I love you. I know.
I know.
I know it's so simple.
Yeah. Holly says thank you, and Venice says thank you, and Colette says that's what she's been trying to tell her mother also. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate hearing feedback, and I thank you, Kandi, for putting it up there. She has control over all of this. and including thank you so much for coming. I recognize Pertha. This is an old-time family.
She wants to know if anyone in her family pops in from time to time.
When you were in Michigan, does anyone in the family pop in from time? All I got to do is ask for a family member. So absolutely, I don't have to go to Michigan to see family members. There is
no, she said that
space.
She was saying she wished she could have met up with you when you were in Michigan.
That was a very short visit. I thought it was going to be a month, and it wound up only being 10 days. And my mom and previous sessions kept me from being at one place for too long. I apologize for that, but absolutely family pops in. And you have to know that there is I know that your family would be a good friend of mine was Gloria, and I know that she's always around with her and her family. And you got a grandmother that's there that hasn't stopped anything. So, Clara, I want to tell you that I see a union, and I know that there's a picture that could be you that's right there. I don't know, but somehow I feel like you are in love and that there is a child that's going to come your way. If you're wondering if you're going to be a mother, that would make it in. And I'm just going to put it also on here. Yes, you're going to have a boy.
She's normally pretty spot on. I think her record's 100%. So just let us know. Send pics. It'll be great.
Now it says Facebook user. Hey there. Do you remember coming to my salon? I've only been to 2 salons, and it says Facebook user. I did an investigation in the northern up in Indiana, and another one was doing a reading over, I think, somewhere in Mount Bellevue area, but I have no idea. That's the only 2 people of a salon that I remember. Woo!
I think we're pretty much there, Katrina. I'm gonna put Karyn's reminder up to everybody.
Yes.
That
please.
That we're that, we're starting that next week for a
donation via PayPal or Cash App, which we have that. I just want you, I appreciate every forever friend that I have. Just understand everything is going up and cost, and I would love for you to bring your friends and your family, or if you want your own private reading, you don't want it to be blasted as a public, that's okay. Pet grooming. Oh, I do. Facebook user said pet grooming. I think she has. Do you got a monkey? I hope she says yeah. I think it's a monkey. So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, you can have come and get your own private reading session. You can contact me at Forever Friends by Katrina at gmail.com or Katrina Spiritual Medium on Facebook. And I also got Katrina Cooper, which is my personal. You can contact me all, and I would love. I'm doing home reading sessions. I do video calls, which they are recorded for you while we talk, and then I send you a copy of it. And I'll tell you, after having somebody come after 3 years and state that one piece of information that didn't make sense to them did come to pass, having it on video and you get to keep it forever, that's up to you, but I find that to be priceless. It's kind of like saving that last.
I have the reading that you did, the very first reading you ever did for me with my dad. I still have that, and I watch it pretty regularly, to be honest.
I am told that it's very special to people. So I do video calls. It's not like I'm just talking to you. You get a recording, and I do phone calls. So we can make it work.
Julie Thompson, she's the one that had talked about the Department of Corrections. She said her son wants to know if her son Austin said anything about his suicide. He was in such good spirits in her conversation when he was in the county jail, but something happened once he made it to prison. They didn't transfer his medications. So I feel like his decision was due to deterioration of his mental health due to no medication.
You are 100% correct, Julie, which I'm going to go back that you need to watch this recording, because I did state, I find that things that I say, I may not interpret it correctly, but I did state that they did do something wrong, but they are also in charge of who is at fault, and that you're not going to get the restitution that you're looking for, but you're going, the story is going to make it where others are listening about it. So I the answer to your question is, for him to say that, you are 100% correct that things was not chemically correct, and that would be a fault area. But I don't think you're going to be able to be successful in the full win. I hope that makes sense. It's going to be kind of like a little bit of each. It's unfortunate, but you are correct.
Yeah. Wow. Katrina, there's something we haven't done tonight. We absolutely need to.
What?
Yes, you are rocking it all over the place tonight. It's fantastic. Just Amanda says, love you. Facebook user says yes. So you definitely got the canine grooming or the pet grooming thing spot on.
I'm so happy. So guys, just remember that we will be off next Sunday. You will join in the next following Sunday, and all you need to do is use your Cash App or your PayPal. We'll have a link. You're going to put your email address when you make that payment, and you will receive a link, and you will have more details. You can ask me any question. I'm not making it where it's just a tiny bit or those. I'm going to make it worth your while. And I know $10 having a connection. Come on, guys. You do that more with your nails. We can do this. We can do this. Show some love. And know that I love each and one of you, and give my crew, my tribe, a round of applause, because I can't do this without yous. And thank you so much for tuning in. And you have a wonderful, and it's Labor Day weekend next weekend. It just was a wonderful surprise that it was our Sunday off too.
There you go.
Bye, everybody. We love you.